And hello everyone, welcome to MZU MetaZooniversity. Today we have an MZO battle. Oh, that is wrong. Today we have an MZO battle between theHungryMonk and SenpaiSquadAndy. Have a couple questions for you guys before we get into the sauce of the stream, before we get into the battle. Just a couple background questions so the viewers that have not seen you before can know a bit about you. So a little summary for those who don't know what MetaZooniversity is. It's a stream where it's focused on educational gameplay for MetaZoo. So if you wanna learn how to play MetaZoo or improve your MetaZoo gameplay skills, this is the place to be. And we have our precious MZOs, which MetaZoo could not run without. Thank you for coming to the stream and displaying your skills and knowledge to all of us. So let's get into it. Hungry Monk, tell us a bit about yourself. What made you get into MetaZoo, and why did you become an MZO?
Yeah, for sure. What's up, guys? So I just got into MetaZoo. I found it on social media, saw it on Instagram, and I just saw pictures and what the art looked like, and it looked super cool and it looked retro. I was like, is this something I missed as a kid? Like, I don't remember this. And then I kind of looked more into it and I was like, oh, this is something new. And I just basically at the time was looking to get into a TCG. I'm honestly new to TCGs, never really dived into one, and I saw this and just thought it just looked super cool. The fourth wall effects and all of that just seemed super cool. So I just started researching and looking into it, and the more I did, I just wanted to play more. So that's kind of how I got into it. And then once I got into it, I started going to my LGS, and the community was kind of small at the beginning, and I'm starting to see it grow bigger and bigger at my LGS. And with the opportunity to hold sanctioned tournaments, kind of led me to wanting to become an MZO, to kind of be there for the community and just have that person be able to do that. So that's kind of one of the big reasons why I want to become MZO.
Awesome, thank you so much for that. And now, Andy, let's get to you.
Hey everybody.
Yes, tell us a bit about yourself, a little introduction, and how did you get into MetaZoo, and why did you become an MZO?
Sure thing. My name is SenpaiSquadAndy. I am from New York, so what's up to all of my New Yorkers? I got into MetaZoo because of a friend. Mainly into like collecting Pokemon, but then a Pokemon collector who's my friend got me into MetaZoo. I was looking for like a TCG to play at the time. I did play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh back when I was a kid, but then like looking at the cards now, I was like, oh, like a lot of these are like a paragraph each. So that like really discouraged me. And then seeing MetaZoo being a new game, I was like, oh shoot, let me give this a try. And I just played a lot on tabletop with my friend, and then I just learned to love the game. And now here I am as a MZO. I wanted to become an MZO because I just wanted to like learn more about the mechanics. And so my title as an MZO, I feel like it's more like I'm like a student learning from the higher MZOs, and just reading all of the chat and the about the rulings and questions. I learned so much. So I use that to help me in my gameplay to get better.
Oh yes, thank you so much for that. And yeah, there's different tiers and ranks in MZO, so you can become a master MZO at the end of it. So if you guys want more information on that, join the Discord. There's a chat category for it, and Kevin, our R&D director, will be pumping more information out about MZO exams and more stuff relating to MZOs. So okay, guys, let's get into what we're here for. We're gonna do a deck overview first, so we know what we're dealing with before the match. Because again, the focus of the stream is to teach. It's not a competitive battle between Monk and Andy. They're gonna be working together to.
MZO Derp Frogman KC Wow.
Thank you for that stuff. Thank you, Jokers. I was hearing the voice, so I stopped. But yeah, Monk and Andy are not here to compete. It's more of a learning experience for you guys and to showcase the thought process and identifying the how to react to the opponent's actions and how to properly manage your deck, you know, and all the different facets that come into the gameplay of MetaZoo. So yeah, we'll get into the deck overview first and then we'll get right into the battle. So Monk, if you want to start with explaining a bit about your deck.
Yeah, definitely. So I see a couple people asking in chat what auras we're playing. I'll be playing light, and we will be using some wilderness cards. So if you guys joined the stream last time, I was playing light, light as well, but this time I've kind of changed it up. Wanted to add some other cards from wilderness. A new card that I added today. Is the Weeping Black Angel, which is pretty cool. It's one of the, to my knowledge, it's one of the only cards that allows you to declare a beastie that just by itself can declare an attack on a spirit trait. So it's pretty unique in that sense. Another different card that I'm playing I did not have last time is Toxic Water. Which is really cool. We used to use a lot of I believe it's the first year celebrations, which has a similar effect to Toxic Water. This one though, we can get 4 of these per spell book, so that's a nice card to have. It's a potion, so it's 0 cost. It is a water page, but because it's a potion and 0, we can throw it into any color deck, any aura. So that's why I've got it in here. Some other new wilderness ones. They're not new to this deck in particular, but they are new with wilderness. It's going to be Dragon of Akanto Falls, which is super cool. We got a bunch of new dragons in wilderness. And dragons are like, who doesn't like dragons? So it's super cool to throw this guy in here. He's got a whole bunch of traits. He's got fleet, magic proof, he's flying. He's got burn when he does his attack. So cool card, cool dragon to go around, and then got me my light elementals. I just really like them. I think they're super powerful. If you were here last stream, these were another staple of this light deck that I'm using. So I like them. I'm going to continue using them. And what I didn't get to play last time, it was in my deck, but I never got to play it, was my Fountain of Youth. So this is a really cool artifact. It's basically just gonna heal me up. If I choose, obviously choose me to be the caster, it's gonna heal me for 100 LP minus the caster's age every turn. So it's my turn and the enemy's turn. So it's a super cool card. It also has a rejuvenation power. Where I can target, that power will allow a target beastie or caster to recover 75 LP and all status effects removed. So that's a cool card. If you get charmed by Frogman, it's a good card to have to heal your beasties up. Not sure if that's gonna be in this matchup, but it's a good thing to think about. But yeah, it's kind of a little overview of the deck that I'm running.
Perfect. Thank you for that, and we'll be seeing it in action pretty soon. And Andy, let's move to your deck. What do you have for us?
Yeah, so I call this my sleep deck. It's a really control-based deck where I let my opponent play their beasties out first, and then I have a lot of defensive spells. And the reason why I was able to create this type of deck is because of the new wilderness cards like Overgrown City. Uh, Upon contract, each caster is able to search their spell book for a basic aura page and place it into the arena fatigued. So that lets me able to get my cosmic aura or my spirit aura, which allows me to play my cosmic and spirit cards, such as Morpheus to put a beastie to sleep automatically, or my cosmic beasties, the Shmooze, they're from Wilderness. I like them because when they're destroyed, I can inflict that beastie with sleep, and with their attack, they also inflict sleep. Now, one thing to note, at first I thought like it was automatically because it just says inflict that BC with sleep, but actually if you look in the rule book, it says like when the BC is inflicted with sleep, you gotta roll for it. So that's a little bit confusing. So just make sure you know the rules and know which status effects you have to roll for, which is why I put in Luck Potion, because Luck Potion is the next time you flip or roll a die, you may choose the result. So with Schmooze and Luck Potion, you're able to automatically put a beastie to sleep. And then I have some other defensive cards like Death Beam, to just immediately destroy a beastie. And another wilderness card is Pope-Lick Monster. On contract, he's able to inflict sleep. So again, with Luck Potion, I'm able to inflict sleep automatically, and it really does work well against like the Frogman, because he is not a spell, and so I'm able to use his contract effect on beasties that have Magi proof. So this deck is pretty good with the sleep, and also the latest edition is the Alpha Gator, which they just released, added up on tabletop. Before I ran 2 Born from the Earths, which allowed me to get my Cosmic and Spirit auras pretty fast. But now I'm running 1 Born from the Earth and 1 Alpha Gator. Because Alpha Gator, you may reveal this page from your chapter to search your spellbook for a city terror page and add it to your chapter, then shuffle this page into your spellbook. So he allows you to actually get your Overgrown City, which allows you to get the aura that you need. And I don't have to pay the 1 drop for Born from the Earth. So he is my latest addition, and so hopefully we see how it goes. And of course, if you're running a dual aura deck, you gotta run the Prism auras, because they are just great. They, when fatigued, they could count as any, they generate 1 aura of any type. So that is my deck, my sleep deck.
Oh yes, sleep deck for sure. This is fun. So we have Public Monster, we have the Medforge Moose. I think it's gonna, and the Overgrown City, which is the new special terras, which we just introduced them now in Wilderness, right? So it will be interesting to see that in play today.
I'm scared. That deck is sick, man. I feel like I'm gonna be sleeping this whole game.
Oh yeah, all your light elementals about to be
Yeah,
sleeping.
man. Can't do much when I'm sleeping.
Oh, what's up, Mario? Big shout out to Mario MTelis1 in the chat. He's a moderator and a staff member. Oh, and also I want to say happy birthday to Bruns, who actually he designed and he drew these Medford Schmooze. Today is his birthday, so say happy birthday in the Discord to him. He's one of our artists, and yeah. Let's get into it then. We got the 2 deck overviews. We know a little bit of what's going on, and I think it will be a pretty cool and interesting match. Can get some knowledge for you guys. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. You guys can start whenever.
Cool. I think before we even correct me if I'm wrong, before we even start to mulligan, we see who goes first. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, you guys. Okay, and actually, first, let's go over the fourth wall items. We have the
Yeah.
little note card here. So Andy, walk us over your items and why you chose these items.
Yeah, so none of my beasties require any fourth wall items, so I'm just using like defensive fourth wall items like mirror, radio, stone, and coin. These are your typical defensive items because there's some beasties that when these fourth wall items are in play, they actually like lose abilities or they're unable to fatigue or they just have a restriction placed upon them. So this is why I added these defensive fourth-wall items.
Thank you. And yes, it's interesting because if you do not have any beasties that require a fourth wall item, you still should bring fourth wall items to any match that you play because there are some general items that just work as a defense, as Andy said. And we'll be doing an episode on that, a lecture type episode, pretty soon. So stay tuned. And Monk, tell us
Yeah.
what you brought.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just dittoing what Andy said. None of my pages in my spellbook um, require or benefit from any fourth wall item. So I have no need to put them on there. So if I've got the room for it, I'm gonna go ahead and put counter items in my item list. And it looks like me and Andy are even sharing some of the defensive items that we have on our list.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. And yeah, with that, you guys can roll a coin or roll a die, and we can start the game.
Cool. We have a question in chat. Aussie Brickster, he's just asking how many fourth wall items you can bring. Competitively, with the competitive rules, there's a maximum of 4 items, and you can't duplicate an item. So, for instance, sometimes there's pages that say, for every balloon or for every one of these, you get plus 10. What for competitive, you can't have 4 of the same item. So that's kind of the rules on that.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
Cool. So I'll go ahead. We'll roll. We'll say highest roller chooses.
Oh, a 5.
Strong
Let's see
5.
if I can beat that. Let's see it.
Oh, we tied it
It's
up.
a tie.
Okay.
Reroll. Okay, let's see. Feeling. I think a strong 4. I think if I get a 4, that'll be. Oh,
another
Another
Take
five.
it.
another 5. This die might be weighted if I roll another 5. Oh, it was almost a 5.
Cool.
All right, you get to choose.
Yeah, so I get to choose. I'll choose that. I'll go first. So we'll shuffle it up. And we'll both draw a 7. Cool. I like my hand. I don't see any reason why I would mulligan this. Well, it's definitely strong enough that I would want to keep it. So I will keep this D7.
All right. Well, for me, it's an easy decision. No aura, so that is not even an overgrown city. So I'm gonna have to mulligan this. I think depending on my hand, like even if I don't get aura, but if I have a lot of my defensive 1 spells and overgrown city, I might just keep it actually. So now since I mulligan, now I draw only 6 instead of 7. And this hand I will keep.
Cool. So we're both got our starting hand. So I will begin my turn. I'll bookmark 1 page. Cool. So pulled me a good beastie to start the game off. So I'm gonna go ahead, contract 1 light aura. We will also contract a daytime Terra page. Daytime is going to be able to buff up some of my beasties. We will also play a Holy Gem. And I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, fatigue my aura to go ahead and get a light elemental out. It's gonna come out fatigued, and I'll end my turn.
Alrighty, so I will bookmark for turn. Let's see, I have 2 auras, but I will play this Prism aura first because I can use it as any aura. So this would help later on when I have my multicolor spells. I will tap it to generate a Spirit aura, and then I will use it to play Morpheus.
Oof.
And normally I would have to flip a coin for Morpheus, but this card, it automatically applies sleep, so I will apply it to Light Elemental.
Off rip, man. I told you I'm gonna be sleeping this game.
That's Limp Bag coming in strong.
Clutch.
And with that, I will pass.
Cool. So I'll go ahead. I will bookmark for one, awaken what I have, except my sleeping light elemental is gonna stay not awakened. I will contract 1 light aura for churn. I'm gonna fatigue one of my light aura to use the bookmark spell. Bookmark page is gonna let me bookmark, basically draw 2 cards from my deck. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'll get one of my Weeping Black Angels out. So I'll fatigue my Holy Gem to contract Weeping Black Angel. She's flying, so it's a good trait to basically kind of protect it. Flying just basically means the only beasties that can declare an attack on a flying beastie are ones that have flying themselves. So it's a good defense, but I don't know how confident I'm feeling because spells can still hit flying beasties. So you may still be able to put this to sleep or take it out with a different spell, but for now, that's what I have. So I'm going to throw it out into the arena, and I'll pass.
Alrighty, I will bookmark and untap everything. Let's see, this time I'll play my Dark Aura. I will tap my Dark Aura to play Born from the Earth. So each caster is able to search their spellbook for a terror page and contract it. Alright.
And is that a may or is it a must?
It's a May.
It's a may? Okay.
So even if you know you don't have any terrors, you can still look at your deck, which could be beneficial in some matches to just see like how many beasties you have left and whatnot. And this is for both players, both casters. Alright, so I will play my Overgrown City.
I think I'm going to choose not to pull another Terra out.
Okay. And with now Overgrown City on contract, each caster may search their spellbook for a basic aura page and place it into the arena fatigued. And again, that's both players. So let's see. Which one would I want?
I'll go ahead. I'll grab a light aura from my spellbook, place it in fatigued.
Right, I will get my dark and then make sure, especially on tabletop, to make sure to shuffle your spellbook after this. Sometimes, honestly, I forget.
Yeah, I think that's I think that might be a new rule. That basically any time that you search through your spellbook, you need to shuffle it. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that is one of the newer rules. It's a must.
Yep, that is right.
Yep. So now with my Prism Aura, I will tap it to generate a Cosmic Aura. I will place my Schmooze, and he has the flash trait. So when a beastie or artifact with this trait is contracted, I flip a coin. If heads, you may target an opposing beastie, and that beastie cannot declare an attack until the end of its caster's next turn. And in most cases, people just roll a die for a coin flip, and it's evens is heads and tails is odds. Just because sometimes and especially on tabletop, sometimes the coin flip is a little bit buggy.
In real life too, you'd be surprised how many times people flip coins off the table.
Yeah, there's also that too. So I think a lot of people just prefer the die roll. So again, heads is evens and tails is odds. All right. And if I get heads, let me first target. I didn't target. Just to clarify, I'm targeting Weeping Black Angel. All right. Let me do my die roll now. It is 1, so the Weeping Black Angel is able to attack on its turn. And with that, I will pass.
Cool. So I will bookmark 1 for bookmark 1 for turn. Awaken what I've got. Cool. So this is pretty good. I just pulled me that Fountain of Youth, which is nice because the power on it is going to allow me to remove all status effects. And that means I'm going to be able to remove that sleep. And honestly, I'm thinking about my deck. This might be the only thing that's going to save me from these sleep. So I want to put it out, but then I'm scared of how he's going to take, he might take it out. But I think right now, since it's early game, he doesn't have too many beasties. I think that is the move that I'm going to do here. So I'm going to fatigue my Holy Gem to generate 2 aura, fatigue a light aura to generate another aura, and with those 3, I will get Fountain of Youth out. It is going to come out fatigued, and to use a power like Rejuvenation, you need to fatigue it, which means it needs to be awakened, so I will not be able to use it this turn. But hopefully by next turn, it will still be alive, but I can actually almost at least help that. What I will do here next to protect my Fountain of Youth, I'm going to fatigue 1 light aura and use Artifact Barrier. Artifact Barrier states that target artifact takes 0 damage until the end of the next turn, and if that artifact has an aura cost of 1 or more, bookmark 1. You cannot target the same artifact with an artifact barrier more than once per turn. So that's okay. So I'm going to use Artifact Barrier. I'm going to choose Fountain of Youth. So it's going to be protected. And because Fountain of Youth has an aura cost of 1 or more, I will get to bookmark. So that's feeling good. And then we're just going to go ahead, fatigue my Black Angel, and I'm going to swing at Caster for 10 damage.
Alrighty, I will take the 10 damage.
Cool. And then I'll pass.
Alright, so I will bookmark for turn, untap all of my aura, and let's see. I have 2 options. I can play the Death Beam, and honestly, even though the Light Elemental is asleep, I might just use my Death Beam on the Light Elemental, because I know with Fountain of Youth, he'll be able to awaken it, and Light Elementals, they'll just constantly create stained glass tokens. So that's one way. I gotta destroy his cards that just spawn beasties tokens upon tokens. Or I can play Wendigo, which I think I will do because that will allow me to have a beastie on the field, which he has to then try and get rid of. So I will tap 3. The Prism Aura will be a Dark Aura. I will summon Wendigo, and he has the Fear trait. So now I will select a I'm posing Beastie and flip a coin. If heads, I will return that Beastie back to the hand. If not, then nothing happens. And we'll just leave it at that for now. So I will... Oh, I also forgot to awaken my schmooze. So let's see. I think I want to... Well, for now the light elemental's asleep, so I will target the weeping black angel. So if I roll heads, it goes back to the hand. If tails, it does not. It stays. Alright. Alright, that was a fast roll. So it is a 6.
Ooh,
So that's
got it.
heads. So the weeping black angel goes back.
I did not want that, but it happened.
Yeah. I think for me, honestly, I think I actually wanted to fail it because Wendigo's arena effect is when he fails the flip, he is able to awaken and then he's able to immediately attack a page or a caster. So I really want to start dealing damage on this Fountain of Youth. So for now, I will just attack 15 with my schmooze to the Fountain of Youth.
Okay.
To slowly chip it away.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry about that. Take that 15 damage.
And with that, I will pass.
Okay. So we'll go ahead. I will bookmark one. Awaken what I've got.
Oh, wait. I totally forgot. The artifact barrier.
Artifact barrier, no damage. I forgot as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So that would be a misplay on my side because it just takes 0 damage. It doesn't say it can't be targeted. So I just wasted my attack.
Do you want to play that, or do you want to go ahead and do that 15 towards me?
No. We'll be fair. A
Okay.
misplay is a misplay. I gotta learn from my mistakes, you know?
Cool. So yeah, something we both kind of missed there. But yeah, that was the whole almost half the purpose of the artifact barrier. So yeah. So cool. So he will stay protected. I did bookmark for turn, so I bookmarked for turn, awakened what I have in the arena. I will contract 1 light aura for turn. And I want to get rid of that Wendigo. I do have a way to do that, though I do think may not. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to, let's see, let me just think this through. Yeah, so unless he has a counter to this, I'm going to fatigue 1, 2 aura, 3, 4 aura. I'm going to generate 4 aura, and I'm going to contract Dragon of Akanto Falls. So Dragon of Akanto Falls is sitting at a base 40 on its attack, but I'm getting a plus 20 from my daytime. So he'll be hitting for 60. But if I attack a dark page, I actually have aura type advantage against it. So that means I'm going to get an additional 20 damage on my attack. So dark and light are a little bit unique in the sense that we both have aura advantage against each other. It's a little bit rare. A lot of the other ones are not like that, but basically my light is going to be hitting his dark for plus 20, and his dark are going to be hitting my light for plus 20 as well. But in this case, I've got Rainbow Ray is hitting for 60, but it's going to hit for 80 on dark. So I don't see... Yeah, so I will fatigue my dragon to attack Wendigo. And cool. If that goes through, it will hit. It'll take him out. And then we will fatigue my Fountain of Youth to use its rejuvenation power on my Light Elemental, which will recover 75 LP, which it's already at full, and it will remove sleep. Let me double check though. I do not believe When a sleeping page. Oh, remove the sleep indicator. No. So I don't believe if the sleep indicator gets removed, does it automatically awaken, or only if it gets damaged? I think it only gets awakened if sleep leaves if it's damaged.
We can double check that. If another MZ is in chat and wants to double check with us.
So just referencing, like I'm just reading here the rule. I'm reading the rules right here. So sleep is saying when a sleeping page takes any damage outside of the combat in which it was inflicted with sleep, double the damage, remove the sleep indicator from the page, and awaken it. That is not happening right now. I am not taking any damage. That's not how I'm removing it. I'm removing it through rejuvenation. So how I read that, it means I don't awaken it. You have anything on that, Andy? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, based on the text, I think I would have to agree, because all it says is when a sleeping page takes damage outside of combat in which it is inflicted with sleep, double the damage, remove the sleep indicator from the page, and awaken it. There's no other statement that simply states when sleep is removed, awaken the beastie.
Cool. Yeah, cool. So we're on the same page there. So I'll remove the effects, but my light elemental will stay fatigued. And my last move that we'll do here for my turn, I'm actually going to fatigue 2 light aura to get that weeping black angel back out after getting feared, and I will pass.
All right, let's see what I can do on this turn. So, I can't use my Death Beam on the dragon because it has the tree magic proof, and I can't attack his Weeping Angel because of flying and Spirit elemental. So, I am simply left without a target and any damage he'll just simply use Fountain of Youth. So what I can do is just slowly take out his beasties with my spells. I will tap 3, Prism will be the dark, and I will use it on Light Elemental.
Take it out.
And with my schmooze, I can either leave it up to defend, or I can attack his Holy Gem, because Fountain of Youth just says target beastie or caster. But at this point of the game, he already has 4 aura, so with or without the Holy Gem doesn't make that much of a difference. So I think I will just leave... Actually, no. The best move would attack the Holy Gem, because he could just use Fountain of Youth to remove the sleep. So I will attack Holy Gem for 15.
Cool. So I'll take that.
And with that, I will pass.
Right on. So my turn will begin. I'll bookmark for churn, awaken what I have in the arena. And I'm gonna move this over. I will contract a light aura for churn. So let's see what I want to do here. So I want to start doing damage, but I'm scared of this schmooze because of the white spores with the sleep, and I'm not going to be able to take it out with my Weeping Black Angel. It's only going to hit for 10. It'll attack back. I think I am. I don't know if this is the move or not, but I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fatigue my dragon. I'm going to attack the schmooze.
Yep. And my schmooze will die and undestroyed. I will inflict that beastie with sleep. So I must roll. Actually, let's just would it be who would be the one to technically roll? Would it be me or you for this?
I think the rulebook states it doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it just says flip a coin. It doesn't say. Sleep. Like let's just say sleep can affect beasties. Oh, you must flip a coin to see if it takes hold. Usually, I play like if you're the one doing the infliction, I would think you're the one who would roll.
All right. So I would need a heads, which would be even, to put the dragon to sleep. Let's see what it is.
He gets it.
It is asleep.
Cool. So we'll go through. He will sleep this, but thankfully, I will just fatigue my Fountain of Youth and target my dragon, which will remove the sleep. It will not awaken it, but it does remove the sleep, so that's good. And then gonna swing at you with my Weeping Black Angel for 10 damage.
Yep, I will take the 10.
And then we're gonna go ahead, fatigue 2 Light Aura to get another Weeping Black Angel out into the arena. And I'll pass.
All right, let's see.
Also note, my Weeping Black Angel has a cool contract effect. So the contract, target opposing power cannot use powers until the end of the next turn. So it's another rare instance. Honestly, even the other one, like I was mentioning, it's rare that a beastie will be able to target spirit like this one can. Another rare thing that Black Angel is stopping power. So in this case, I'm going to target him as the caster, and he basically will not be able to use any powers until the end of his turn.
All right. So I do have a Death Beam, but I don't want to use it on his angel because they are only dealing 10. So I will tap my Prism Aura to generate a Cosmic. And before that, I will play Luck Potion. So next time I roll a flip, I may choose the result. Right now I'm trying to just stall so then I could get some like aura or draw power. And now I use the Cosmic Aura to summon my Schmooze. That activates Flash. And because of Luck Potion, I'm able to choose a result. So obviously I will pick heads, and I will flash the dragon.
All right. So I cannot attack with my dragon on the next turn.
And with that, I will pass.
All right. My turn, I'll go ahead. Bookmark for a turn. Awaken my arena. Yeah, that still gets awakened. I just can't declare an attack. And let's see here. I will contract aura for turn. Oh. Flash is a status effect. So in this case, all right, let me just double check here. Yeah.
Is it a status effect?
No, it's a trait. Yeah, it's not. So I would not be able to. Yeah. Flash is a trait, so I would not be able to figure that out.
Scary.
I just saw the token and it made me think.
Yeah. Honestly, I was thinking the same thing too. I was looking like, is a flash a status effect? There's a token for it.
Yeah. So that's a learning opportunity. You cannot remove a flash. It is not a status effect. So in this case, I would not be able to remove it with Fountain of Youth. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my Weeping Black Angels here. They're the only things that I can attack with, so I'm gonna swing at caster with my Black Angel for 10 damage.
Yep.
And then I will use my other Black Angel to swing at you for another 10 damage. And I will pass.
All right. Let's see what I bookmark this turn. It is a Morpheus, but because of Fountain of Youth, it hard counters my deck. So I do need to find a way to get rid of it. So for now, I think I will just continue attacking the Holy Gem. So I will attack it for 15.
All right, so he's declaring an attack on my Holy Gem, but I still have my Dragon Awakened. Flash is now gone, and Flash, by the way, it just stops me from declaring attacks. But in this case, he's hitting for 15, but he's got the sleep. So, that's going to go first. So when an attack has a status effect on the attack, how the order on how it resolves is first the effects happen and then the damage of the attack. So in this case, if I were to declare my dragon as a defender, he's first going to roll for sleep. What happens in that case? If I were to declare him as a defender and you win the sleep, how exactly is that going to resolve through?
Your dragon will still be able to attack since it was already declared as a defender. So it was awakened at the time to fatigue it to make it become a defender.
And I wouldn't take the double damage because it's the combat in which it was inflicted, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So I think that's the move I'm going to do here. I'm going to fatigue my dragon to defend against that attack.
All right. So I will roll for sleep. My first roll because of the sleep on the attack, which goes first. So it is a 4, so it is asleep. And then the 15 damage will go onto the dragon. And the dragon would hit back for 60. And my schmooze goes bye-bye. And with that, I will pass.
Okay. So I'll go ahead.
Fountain of Youth is doing its work this battle.
Man, I'm feeling lucky that I got it early, honestly. That's cool. It's definitely coming into play this game. So I'll go ahead. I'll bookmark for turn. Awaken my arena. I will fatigue Fountain of Youth to heal my dragon for 75 LP and remove all status effects. I will contract 1 light aura for turn. And then I'm going to swing at you with my Black Angel for 10. And then swing at you for another 10 with my Black Angel. And I'll pass.
All right, come on, give me some draw power right here. Nope, tabletop said no. And with that, I will have to pass.
All right. So I'll bookmark for churn. Awaken what I have. So at this point, I think I'm just going to continue to do damage. This is the first time I'm actually able to attack him with my dragon, which is what I'll do. I'll fatigue my dragon if Makanto falls. I'll hit him for a 3-turn burn and 60 damage. And that's 60 because I'm getting that daytime. And then I'm going to swing at you for 10 damage with my Weeping Black Angel. And I'm actually going to go ahead and leave this angel up. I'm going to leave this awakened, and I'll pass.
All right. Hopefully I get like a bookmark or... Okay, I can do this. So I will use my Alpha Gator. I reveal it. from my chapter, and then I am able to search for a City Terra page. So he goes back into the spellbook. I will get a City Terra page, which Overgrown City is, and with that, each caster is well, actually, it first goes to my hand, and then I contract it, and now each caster is able to search their spellbook for a basic aura. So I will get a dark, and it comes in fatigued.
I'll get a light, comes in fatigued.
Then I will shuffle the spellbook.
That's what you need. You've been hurting on that aura. It's not been giving you luck. That's a good move there.
Yeah.
That
Hopefully
little
now I can try and do something next turn.
that what is that? It's Alpha Gator. That's new. I haven't seen that card. Where does that? Is that a certain theme deck, certain release deck?
Yeah, so it's not in the release event decks. It is a theme deck. So in stores should be getting them soon. It's the I believe it is a Water Dark deck, if I'm not mistaken, because I do think they are trying to like push out dual type decks. So it's either a mono white water, or it could be a Water Dark deck.
Cool. And is that one of those ones that are kind of exclusive to, like, it's not in the normal set, it's only in the theme deck?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, I think it is a Water Dark because there's this card right here that we haven't yet to seen. So I believe he's actually the promo card. Let me just double check. Alpha Gator. Where is he? Or honestly, it might be two different decks. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm interested in that. But yeah, Alpha Gator is able to help out to get the city. And with that, I still have that Death Beam, but I don't want to use it on a Weeping Angel that only deals 10. So with that, I will pass.
I will bookmark for turn. Awaken my arena and what I got. And what are you at? Your burn.
Yeah.
Is that 1? Okay. 3, 2.
Yeah, it goes down at the start of every turn.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, my Fountain of Youth can only target Beastie or Caster. So unfortunately, I can't heal up my Holy Gem. That's all right. I will fatigue my Dragon of Akanto to swing at you for another 60 damage. And although Rainbow Ray has the 3-turn burn, he is already burned. He has 1 burn counter, and by default, burn does not stack. So nothing's going to happen. The burn just does not go through. I'm just able to do the 60 damage. And then I'll swing with one of them at caster for 10 damage. And I'll pass.
All right. Hopefully now we're able to do something. Let's see. So he is keeping 1 up, so I cannot do anything right now. So I think I will just do some pre-planning. Actually I do have this card. I have this beastie that I can play. Let's see, reduce all damage to 0. Do I want to? It does have flying with 70. But the dragon would able to attack it for 80. So, oh wait, but he would just take 0. Alright, so for this turn, I will tap my 4 aura, Prism being the dark. I will summon my Jersey Devil. It has fear, so I will target the dragon, of course.
Okay.
If it is heads, it goes back to his hand. All right, let's see what I get.
Jersey can be hard to deal with because that effect. Ooh, and he
All
wins
right.
here.
So the fear is good, so it does go back to his hand, and with that, I will have to
So
pass.
before you pass, I believe before you pass, after you made the action of contracting Jersey Devil, I want to respond back to that action, and
Yep,
I'm going to fatigue 1,
I
2,
know what card is coming.
3, 3 aura, and I will banish your Jersey Devil. And this is
No.
because his Jersey Devil has a ridiculously good effect, saying reduce all damage Jersey Devil would take from attacks from other beasties to 0. So I can't do any damage to him from my beastie, so it's really hard. So I'm gonna use Banish, and Banish is basically, because it's a dark, it's just gonna send it to the afterlife. So that's gonna be my counter that I'll do.
Yep. And he's able to play that because it is a spell that says can be contracted at any time. So even if it's not his turn, once he has priority, he's able to use it. So with that, I have no more aura, and I will pass.
Cool. So I will bookmark 1 for churn, awaken what I have. I will use 1 aura to bookmark. That will let me draw 2 pages. Okay. I will fatigue my gem for 2 aura, 3, 4 aura. I will get my dragon back out there. And I'm going to swing at caster with my dragon for 60 damage and a 3-turn burn. And then I will, yeah, nothing else I can do here. I'll go ahead and pass.
Alrighty. I will draw for turn. Let's see what I would like to do. So, I think it's time I have to start using my cards. So, I will start getting rid of his monsters. Tap 3 for Death Beam. 2, finally take out a Weeping Angel. It goes to the afterlife. Let's see. And I will tap this Prism Aura to get a Spirit Aura. And I will use Morpheus on his Angel. And with that, I will pass.
Cool. So got inflicted with sleep, so that will automatically fatigue it. So that's all good. Okay, so I'll go ahead, bookmark for churn, awaken my arena. Oop, not her though. Okay, so this is playing out a little bit differently. Usually, a lot of the time, this deck, I've got quite a bunch of light elementals. I'm actually playing the limit, but I have not drew any of them, which is surprising. It means there's going to be a bunch of them hiding on the bottom of this. Let's see what we want to do here.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that I haven't seen a lot more light elementals yet.
Yeah, it's definitely how this rolled out. So I drew a golden bear. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna get it out. We're gonna 1, 2, 3 aura, and I will contract my golden bear. Oh, you know what? I've got aura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. So I've got more than 10 light pages in the arena, which gives the Golden Claw attack an additional 50 damage. So Golden Bear I think is a cool card. Definitely, I feel like shines mid to late game because you're able to get that plus 50. It's also going to benefit from my daytime. My daytime is going to give it an extra 20, so it's just a pretty solid defender. So I'll go ahead and get that out. Next thing I'll do is fatigue my Fountain of Youth to rejuvenate my Black Angel to remove sleep. Then I'm going to go ahead, fatigue Dragon of Akanto, and I'll swing at Caster for 60 damage and pass.
All right. I will bookmark 1. I will play an aura for Paige. And I'm actually happy he attacked with his dragon.
Oh, no.
I will tap 4 aura for my Adam Ackler. When he's contracted, I can either have him be a light or dark aura type. So I will have him be a dark beastie. And now with his attack, if he's a dark beastie, it deals plus 20 damage and scare. He also has fleet, so he came in awakened. His attack will deal 70. But now, when I attack and target his Fountain of Youth, it's a light, so I gain the aura advantage, so that's plus 20. So now it's 70. And I will finally get rid of Fountain of Youth.
Clutch, dude. Now I'm like, oh, I should have kept him as a defender.
I was really hoping. I was like, please, please, please attack. Because I saw you keeping your angels as defenders. I drew him like 2 turns ago. I was like, shoot, but he has his dark angel, so he'll just defend. Then I wouldn't be able to kill it. So now with that gone, my sleep inflicting spells and beasties, they will be there for good.
Clutch.
And with that, I'm also actually, let me see. I was burned. I always forget about this. So I was 1, 2, 3. So this is actually gone. So I don't take the 20. And with that, I will pass.
So that one hurts a little bit. I don't like that. That was a great move on his end. Kind of I guess I didn't see it coming, so I didn't know, but I guess it would have been maybe a little bit advantageous for me to keep my dragon as a defender, but I sadly did not. So that was cool. That was a good move. So I'm going to go ahead, bookmark for turn, awaken what I have here. And Adam Ackler is dark. Correct. Yeah. You made him dark for the aura advantage. So Ackler is going to be sitting at 70 LP. So I can take out Ackler quite a few different ways, but I've got to think what's going to be the best way for me to do it. I'm going to swing. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fatigue my Black Angel to attack Adam Ackler. It's not going to do too much damage. Base is 10, but I will get aura advantage, so we'll do 30. Won't kill it, but Expel Evil, which is the name of the attack, has a cool effect saying if a dark beastie was damaged by this attack, destroy it at the end of the turn. So he will die at the end of the turn. Oh, also note, Expel Evil, the attack also has attack advantage on it. So instead of just the 20 from a light against a dark, I'm actually going to get an additional 20 on that attack as well. So it technically would hit for 50. Still doesn't really change too much because Adam Ackler will attack back my Weeping Angel and it will destroy it. And then from here, I'm going to do some damage. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fatigue my Golden Bear. I will swing at Caster for 70 damage. And then I will swing. Now that I don't have a Fountain of Youth, I'm not worried about keeping the defender, so I will swing my dragon for 60 damage and a 3-turn burn.
Yep.
And then with that, I will end my turn.
All right, and with that, my Adam Ackler goes bye-bye, but he did what he had to do.
100%. You got it. You took out that Fountain of Youth.
All right, let's see what I can do now. So he will always attack my beasties for 80 damage, and he has fleet, so I really want to put him to sleep. Let's see. I will. Should I risk it? Alright, I'll tap 1 for Cosmic Aura. Use my schmooze. I will. Let's see, who do I want to do it on? I think I will. See, 70 and 60. I will attempt to flash the bear. Let me just roll a d6 die. Alright, so I would need heads to make it work. It is not, so he is able to attack. And let's see. For now, I will just pass.
I'll go ahead, bookmark for turn, awaken. And now I don't want to attack that schmooze, because whoever I attack it with has a chance at going to sleep. And now I don't think I have any way of taking that off now that my Fountain of Youth is gone. So, but if I don't destroy it, he can just go ahead and attack and choose who he wants to sleep. So I'm in a little dilemma here. What I will do is fatigue 3 light aura. I will get a Guardian Angel out. Guardian Angels are really cool page. Pretty versatile. It has an effect that I'm not currently using, but basically it states you may contract this page whenever you are targeted by an attack, even if it is not your turn. If you do, end that combat and ignore all damage and effects on you until the end of the turn. So by you, they're saying the caster. So if he, if he were to attack me, the caster, on his turn, and I had the aura for it, I could contract it and then just stop that attack, and then it nullifies and ignores all the rest of the damage on me for the rest of the turn. In this case, I'm not going to do that. I just kind of want to get it out there. So that's good. What I'll do here, I will then fatigue 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to power up red. Oh, let's see who I want to give this to. Yeah, I'm going to power up red, my Guardian Angel. And I cannot power up red. I want to power up red my dragon, but I cannot, and that's because Dragon of Akanto Falls has Magi Proof, which says this beastie cannot be targeted by spells. So, off bat, you kind of think of that's like a good defense. He can't target this with his death beam, but I also can't target it to give it an advantage with power up red. So I would not be able to target them. So I'll just do that to my angel. And I do want to control this spore. So I'm going to fatigue my golden bear, and I'm going to attack Schmooze. I'm going to attack it for 70. Yep. Oh, yeah, you're not even going to attack back. So that's good.
Nope.
Yeah, so
it's just 1 chance for sleep.
Yeah.
So my schmooze will get destroyed. I will activate his destroyed effect, and I will hopefully inflict it with sleep. I need a head, so I need even. Oh, that almost went to a 1.
Ooh, you got it.
So he is asleep for good now since Fountain of Youth is gone.
Okay. So from here, we're just gonna go ahead. Is this at a 1 or is this gone?
It is at a, let me see, 1, 2, it's at a 1.
1, okay. So I'm gonna fatigue and I will swing at you for 60.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
Alright, I will draw. So hopefully now, I am able to do things with my deck now that Fountain of Youth is gone. Let's see, he is a problem. So, there's 2 things that I can do. I can either try and put it to sleep, or I can fear it. And so with my 2 BCs, I 1, 2, 3, 4 make this into a dark. I will try to fear it, just because Mothman has a lot of HP. So it has fear. I will attempt to fear the Guardian Angel that has power up red. So I really need a heads right now. This is where it's really important. And it gets feared back. Whew! That one I got lucky. So
Nice.
the power up red goes bye bye.
Nice.
Oh, and burn is gone. Alright, and with that I will pass.
Right. So he's getting these rolls. He's getting them. That went through. So I will go ahead. Bookmark for turn. It's not helping me out. Awaken what I've got. Place aura for turn. Now we got to think about how I'm gonna take this dude out. He's got 100 LP, and he's got City out, so he's attacking for 125. So pretty gnarly beastie. Let's see. You know what? I really don't know if this is the play, but I can't think of how I'm going to get rid of this Mothman without like really running through my beasties and getting them destroyed, except this one option that I have. It may be a misplay. I may need to save it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to fatigue 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm going to fatigue 5 aura, and I will play Righteous Reckoning. Going to destroy all fatigue beasties, and each caster recovers 25 LP for each non-token beastie. And end my turn after resolving these pages' effects. So that will get used. My own Golden Bear will get destroyed as well, but he's sleeping, so I'm not really tripping off that. I got rid of his Mothman, and there's nothing else I can do because of that card, so I will go ahead and end my turn.
Alright, so I will... Oh, finally a draw power card. So I tap 1 for a bookmark. I will draw 2 cards. Let's see what I get. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play this the first time we're seeing Popelick, I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are. So on contract, I inflict a sleep on target opposing beastie. And like I said before, it might be confusing because of the word inflict. You might think it's automatic, but it's actually not. I have to roll for it. So I need this heads to go through and then the dragon will be put to sleep.
Come on, give me some luck here. Oh!
Oh!
I feel like you're
We got a 4.
man.
We got a 4.
You got
So the dragon is asleep forever, hopefully. And with that, I will pass.
right. So definitely hurting right now. I'm gonna bookmark for a turn, awaken what I have. Man, oh man. Both running low on cards here. I'm gonna use one, get a light elemental out. I will use 3 to get a guardian angel out. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do it. It's gonna help him out, but it's gonna help me out as well. And I'm hoping that it's gonna help me out more than it's gonna help him. So I'm going to use one aura, and I will use New Beginnings. New Beginnings is going to allow us to basically shuffle our cards in our chapter in our hands back into the spell book, and then draw 7 cards. Usually, you want to do this when you're low on cards, or just want a different set. It's really going to give him an advantage because he was running low on cards, so it's going to help him out. He's going to draw a bunch, but I'm hoping here that I draw some good cards and I'm able to get more out into the arena with my 5 aura remaining. So, shuffle, and then draw 7. Okay. So what I'll do here is contract aura for turn, fatigue that aura to get a light elemental out. I will get another holy gem out. And then I'll pass.
All right, let's see what I can do on my turn. So I will play a dark aura for turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do want to get rid of these light elementals. So I will tap 1 for Morpheus to put 1 to sleep. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see, what do I want to do? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really need them to be put asleep, so I will use my luck potion. I will now tap 4 to play my Pope Lick. And because of luck potion, I do not have to roll for it. And I will put the other light elemental to sleep. And then I will attack, finally dealing some damage to you. 45 to caster because they're city, so 25 plus 20 is 45. So finally I get some damage on the board, and with that I will pass.
All right. So yeah, he's really some good synergy. With his sleeping deck, the chaos potion and the luck potion for those sleeps. That's super clutch. That's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bookmark for turn. Awaken what I can awaken, and you get 1 aura. Get another light elemental out. Okay, so how I think this is going to work. So Guardian Angel has an effect on its Angelic Burst. It's a base 40 attack, but it has an effect saying deal 10 damage to all beasties and artifacts that are dark or spirit. And like we talked about before, the effects of attacks are going to go through first before the damage. So technically, it's going to be hitting for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 because of the advantage. So my Guardian Angel is in a position to take out one of these Pope-like monsters. But at this point, now that they're contracted in, they've already used that effect, I'm not super, super scared. So what I will do here, I'm actually going to hope this is the right move, but I'm going to fatigue, and I will attack Caster with my Guardian Angel for 60 damage, but that effect still goes through. The deal 10 damage to all beasties and artifacts. But what's actually pretty cool is that 10 damage is coming from a light page to a dark page. So it's still going to get that aura advantage plus 20. So instead of 10, it's actually going to do 30 damage. So yeah, both of his Pope Licks will take 30. And yeah, and then I will end my turn.
All right. Let's see what I get. I will play Dark Aura for turn. Now, I don't want the Angel to constantly deal 30 to me, so I will tap 3 to use Death Beam on the Guardian Angel.
Okay, I will counter that with my priority, and I will fatigue 1, 2, 3 aura, and I'm actually gonna banish your Death Beam.
So with this, they actually rolled that you can't use Banish on spells.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
in errated or
I think it was just more of a ruling because they said something like the spell like doesn't like actually like hit the arena or some sort. So it's not a card that you can actually target.
okay? Then okay, I did not know that. It's something I'm learning here. So then, I will not do that because I cannot do that. So then my Guardian Angel will go to the afterlife.
Yeah, and so let's see. I think I just want to continue applying pressure. I will attack. Let's see. 45, 45, so 90 to face.
Okay. I'll take the 90.
I'm also burned, so I take 20 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is actually at 2 now. And with that, I will pass.
Okay. I'll bookmark for turn. Awaken my arena. See, now I'm in a tough position now. That Guardian Angel is gonna be my savior, but that Death Beam, that was a good Death Beam there. We'll go ahead. We'll move that. Going to fatigue 1 light aura. You get another elemental out. I'm going to fatigue my light elemental to create a 2020 token. And I'm going to fatigue my token, and I'm going to swing at your Poplet. It's going to hit for 20 plus the aura advantage. He will attack back, take out my token, and then I'll pass.
Alright. Let's see if I can get any cards that can deal with these light elementals. So right now I cannot. So let's see. Do I want to play this card right now? I think I do for the fear. I will tap and let me see. The burn is gone. I'll play my Mothman, the blister promo. I will attempt to fear a light elemental. So I need an even number for heads.
Oof.
Oh, it does not go. So with that, I will just attack you for 90 again.
Okay, we'll do 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And after your attack, I'm going to, with my priority from that attack, I will use 1, 2, 3 aura, and I'll go ahead and banish that Mothman.
No.
Just something to kind of learn. Beasties have contract effects in this case, or excuse me, traits that happen on contract, like fear. And I believe this is how this works. If you were to contract Mothman that has fear, I cannot use banish on Mothman before that fear happens. So no matter what, he's gonna get that contract effect. So yeah, that's just a little something to think about. You can't stop contract effects with things like banish.
And with that, I will pass.
Cool. Bookmark 1 for turn. Awaken what I've got. I'm gonna do a little bit of organizing here. Okay. I'll fatigue 1 aura. Get another light elemental out. Fatigue this light elemental, create a token. Okay, fatigue this one to create a token. I will fatigue this to attack that, which should take it out, and then it won't be able to attack back. And with this one, I will fatigue and attack that Poplik. 40, it will attack back, take out my token, and then I will pass.
All right, let's see if I get any beasties. Let's see. Do I want to play it? I am running low on cards, so actually, let me see my graveyard. All right, so I do know that I run 3 luck potions, so I'll save this for now, so then I can guarantee it. So for now, I will just kill the token, and I will pass.
Cool. I'll bookmark for turn. Awaken. Gonna fatigue light elemental. Create an awaken token. Fatigue. Another token. Fatigue. Another token. Swing at Poplik with 1 token. And then I will swing at Caster for 20 with my token. And then another 20.
Yep.
And pass.
All right. All right, he's dealing a lot of damage now, so I think I can't be too conservative, so I will have to play Poplik and attempt to put a light elemental to sleep.
Oh my!
Alright, so I got
Nice.
lucky with that. So one of the light elementals goes to sleep. I will tap 4 again for another Poplik. And I will attempt to put asleep another light elemental. Will I be 2 for 2 for this turn? Let's find out. Oh no!
Thank you.
Ah man, so he still has 2 left. And with that, I will pass.
Cool. So go ahead, bookmark for turn. Awaken. Fatigue my light elemental for a token. Fatigue for another token. So I've got 5 tokens here. I'm going to go ahead, swing at caster for 20, another 20, another 20, and 20, and 20.
All right.
And I'll pass.
All right. Will I be able to do anything? This is a dead card right now because we each have less than 7, so I can't even use New Year's New Beginning. And so, let's see. I will just attack 2 tokens. And I will have to pass.
Right. So I'll go bookmark for turn. Fatigue 1 aura to get another light elemental out. Sorry. These 2 are all awakened. I'll get this out, which is fatigued. I'll fatigue my light elemental, create a token. Fatigue to create another token. And I will attack you with my tokens. So if you don't have any counters, yeah, it'll be 100 total.
Another 100. I only have at most 2 turns left. But probably actually next turn because they will just deal 30 each.
I'll go ahead and pass.
All right. And let's see. With that, I'm pretty sure that is game for game 1.
Right on. GG's, dude.
That Fountain of Youth really put a stop to a lot of my cards.
100%. Like, I got it early on. I feel really lucky that I was able to get it that early. Super helped me out.
Well, that was a great match, and yeah, that Fountain of Youth was really like a centerpiece of the match and your deck. I don't know, maybe the game would have went another way if you didn't draw it so early.
I definitely think it would have went. I think he got good pages, the good cards that early game. Basically, the only thing that was keeping me alive. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna side deck some cards. So, side deck is basically 15 cards, 15 pages that you can use in between games. So most matches consist of a best 2 out of 3, and your side deck just allows you to swap out some cards. The rule to it is you need to however many cards you put into your deck from your side deck, you need to take out the same amount. So if I want to throw 3 cards into my deck from my side deck, I need to pull out 3 cards as well. Here's I had just respawned them.
Yeah, this deck has a hard time getting rid of that Fountain of Youth. I think if I want to destroy it like within 1 turn, I think my only out is that Adam Ackler.
Yeah. Either that or just chipping away at it. Yeah, like you're saying, it's only one turn out. Okay.
Hopefully with my change, I do have a somewhat easier early game. It's not ideal, but hopefully we can get rid of his monsters faster. Alright, so because I lost game 1 of the match, I get to choose who goes first. So I will be going first. Alright. And with that, we will start the game and draw 7 each. Let's see if we want to mulligan. Alright. So I do have my auras and also Born from the Earth, which will let me get the other auras that I need. So with this hand, I will keep.
Cool. I'll go ahead and keep my hand as well.
Alrighty. I will start by drawing for turn, playing an aura, tapping for Born from the Earth, so we can each get a Terra out if we would like.
Cool. I will take advantage of that. And Born from Earth, does that get contracted or go into my chapter here?
It gets contracted.
Okay, cool.
And so with that, I will get Overgrown City. So each caster is able to get a basic aura from their spellbook and place it into the arena fatigued.
Hey, I don't mind that. I'll take it.
So because I have a schmooze in my hand, I will be getting a cosmic aura over the spirit one. And with that, I will pass.
Cool. So he got. Oh wow! And that Born from the Earth, the Overgrown City. That's gonna overwrite the rule of having only contracting one aura per turn.
Yep.
Cool. Good to know. So 2, 3, 4, 8. Cool. So I will go ahead, bookmark for turn, awaken my arena. I'll contract a light aura, contract one holy gem. I will fatigue one light aura to get an elemental out, fatigue another light aura, get another elemental out, and I will pass.
Alright. Let's see what I can do. That is such a strong start. I will play my aura for turn. I will tap to play my schmooze. And I will attempt to flash that light elemental.
Goes through.
Yep. So it is flashed, and with that, I will pass.
Okay. I'm gonna bookmark for turn, awaken my arena, contract one light aura. So this is what I'm gonna do here. Gonna fatigue 3 to get my Fountain of Youth out.
Oh, not again.
Dude. I was able
The counter of my deck.
Getting lucky with that. That's good. Then I will use one aura to get another light elemental out. And with my last aura, I'm going to use New Beginnings. So I'm going to put my one card back into my spellbook, shuffle it up, draw 7. My strategy with New Beginnings, I find that it's just best, obviously, to use as many of the pages in your hand as possible, and then if you use it while you're running low, that's kind of best case scenario. So it's still my turn. I'm gonna go ahead. Even though Light Elemental is flashed, that means I cannot declare an attack, but that's not stopping me from using my power. So I'm actually gonna fatigue Light Elemental to create a token. Then we will fatigue my other one to create another token here. and we're gonna go hard. I'm gonna go ahead, lightning in a bottle, my light elemental, and I will fatigue it to create another token. Trying to get some board presence. I need to protect my Fountain of Youth. Basically, this is the only thing that's going to stop those sleeps or counter those sleeps. So I got to get some protectors up. And with that, I will pass.
All right. I will bookmark. Let's see. I will reveal my Alpha Gator so I can get a city terror page and add it to my chapter. So Alpha Gator goes to my spellbook. I get a overgrown city, and so we each get a aura from our spellbook and have it fatigued. Oh boy, the Fountain of Youth. The big counter to my deck. What to do. So honestly, if it wasn't for Fountain, I would be getting Spirit. But because he can easily just Fountain of Youth my sleeps on Morpheus, I will be getting a Dark. So then I could play out my Dark Beasties. And then I shuffle my deck. And then I did play this card, these cards in my hand over Death Beam because I do want an out where I can instantly destroy his dragons. So it was a which one would I rather deal with? Should I use Death Beam on the light elementals or have a way to destroy the dragons? So with that, I will tap 3 darks to summon Mothman. I will activate its Fear. And we want to try and get rid of these light elementals so then they cannot spawn more tokens. So let's see what I get. I get a 4, so one of them does go back to the hand. Let's see. I will tap 1 for a schmooze. I will actually flash a token because like we saw last turn, he was still able to use Light Elemental's effect. So I will attempt to flash a token. So that is a fail. And let's see, I can't attack the Light Elementals because of the Spirit. So with that, let's see. And the tokens deal 20, and I only deal 15. I do have a chance to put it to sleep, so I think I will do that. I will tap, and I will target a token. Because I know he will just block it if I target one of these two. So might as well have a chance to put a token to sleep. I will roll for sleep on the token. Alright. So that fails. He hits for 15 and I get dealt for 20. And with that, I will pass.
Alright. I'll go ahead, bookmark for turn, awaken what I have. This Mothman is a beast. It's arena effect that basically scares every bestiai contract. It's super good. So I want to get rid of this guy. I'm going to fatigue my gem, fatigue an aura, and I will contract banish. Whoa, bro, that's sick.
Yeah, you just hold down either the Q or E.
That's cool.
It's fun when you're using a cosmic deck or against the cosmic and then they abduction, so then you just bring it over here.
That's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna banish that Mothman. That's what I think the move is. And then from here, he's got 20 damage on him. Yeah, I will. He has no boost, right? He's only got 15 LP left.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna fatigue. I will swing at that. 20.
All right. So I will attempt to put it to sleep. But nothing like a good old fountain of youth to get rid of it, right? Alright, it fails.
Cool. Still got 3 aura left. Did I contract aura this turn?
That I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I will contract light aura. I'm gonna use 1 aura for a light elemental to contract a light elemental. You know what? Let's just do it. We'll do 3 to get a golden bear out. My golden bear is going to have that 10 plus advantage, or 20 plus, excuse me, plus 50 advantage. I will fatigue my Fountain of Youth to heal my token. Fatigue my Elemental for another Awakened token. Fatigue for another token. And then I will... I'm going to fatigue one of my tokens to attack your schmooze.
Yep.
We'll attack back for 15.
Then I will roll for sleep. It is a 1.
Cool. So it does not go through. And then with this token, I will fatigue to attack your schmooze.
So he dies. So I will roll for sleep for the destroyed effect.
Gets it.
Alright.
Cool. And I will pass.
Alright. Let's see what I can do. Let's see. This is where it hurts because if these were death beams, I'll be able to destroy at least one light elemental. But because they are not, this card, it destroys target beastie with at least 2 traits, and it ignores Magi Proof, but his current beasties only have 1 trait. So it's kind of a dead card right here. It was the risk that I wanted to take, and right now it's not paying off, so I will just tap to create play a Schmooze. I will flash Golden Bear, because right now he is the one to deal a lot of damage. So I will attempt.
Got it.
Alright. And with that, I will have to pass.
Alright. I'm going to go bookmark for turn. Awaken. KKK. So... I'm going to fatigue my Holy Gem. I'm just going to get this army out.
Yeah, they're strong right now.
So I got him. So I'm going to contract 2 light elementals into the arena. Then we will... I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. And your smoozes. I will, let's see here. 20. Yeah, I'm going to swing at you with my light elemental for 30 damage. And light elemental has an effect that's part of its attack, saying if this attack damaged an opposing caster, stained glass tokens you control gain plus 10 LP, plus 10 damage. So all of these are now going to be, instead of being 20/20s, they are now 30/30 tokens. And then I will swing again to caster for 30 damage, bumping this up to 40/40. And then I will swing again at caster for 30 damage, bumping these up to 50/50s. From here, I will fatigue this token to attack Schmooze.
My poor Shmoo. I will attempt the sleep. Alright, so it is asleep. For now.
And then what I will do is fatigue this fountain, or fatigue my Fountain of Youth to heal this. So it'll heal the damage and remove the sleep. And I'm going to keep this awakened because I cannot attack. I'll use him as a defender. I'll keep this as a defender as well. And then I will swing at you for 50 with my token, and then another 50 with my other token. And because I got it, I'm going to go ahead, fatigue 2. And no, that's okay. I'll go ahead. I'll pass.
Alright, let's see what I can do. Not much that I can do, though. So, I will... Because this Fountain of Youth is such a hard counter on my deck. But I have to try something. I will just attempt to put one of those elementals to sleep. Alright, one does go to sleep. So I do get to delay some damage, and hopefully somehow I could get a comeback. And with that, I will pass.
All right. I'll bookmark for turn. Awaken. Contract Aura for turn. Yeah, I'm going to swing at caster for 30, bumping this up to 60. Swing at you for another 30. Another 30.
Man, these are gonna hurt.
Another 30. Yeah. So now my tokens are 6, 7, 8, 9. They are 90/90s. I will swing. Ooh, I can just take out this dude. I will swing at you for 90. I'm gonna swing at you for another 90. And then another 90. I will fatigue 2 aura to get a Weeping Black Angel out. And then I will fatigue my Fountain of Youth to heal, rejuvenate my light token, which will remove the sleep. And I will keep these 2 awakened and pass.
Alrighty, this is probably the last turn. And I can, do very little. All I can do is just Morpheus. Let's see. At this point, I'll just Morpheus I'll do the Awaken token, so it does go fatigued. And my guy can only deal 45, 65 with type advantage. But this guy has Defender, and it's barely enough, not enough to get rid of the Fountain. And then he would just defend with that. This guy has Defender, so he actually has double HP on the opponent's turn. And it has plus 20. So let's see. And if it took damage, it recovers. So I wouldn't even be able to kill it. So he will just stay awakened, and I will pass.
All right. Oh, a bookmark for turn.
This is the last turn, most likely.
Waking these up. Yeah, I'll just go ahead. I'll swing at you for 30. Pump this up. Swing at you for 30. Pump it up. Another 30. Do that. Hit you for another 30. And another 30.
Alright, and with that, I will actually defend.
Okay.
So, not like it'll do much, but I do get to destroy the light elemental. So he takes 30. No, 50.
Aura advantage. Okay. So yeah, 30, 40, 50. And then he will attack back and take out that elemental. 30. So that
And
last.
how much are your tokens at right now?
Yeah, so they're only, so I did not get that last pump up. So my tokens are sitting at 130, 130.
Sheesh!
So I'm going to go ahead, swing at you for 130.
Yep.
Swing at you for 130. And then
the last one. Dang.
Dang, man. I definitely got lucky with I feel like I got lucky getting that Fountain of Youth both games pretty early.
Yeah. Like that Fountain of Youth and like cards like the Banish, and even the Angel, they're like a hard counter on this deck, which is why like deck testing is like so important, because now going forward, I will probably either modify the main deck or definitely the side deck to add in more ways to destroy like cards like Fountain of Youth. So I'll probably add in some like lightning in a bottles, or maybe some early game dark beasties to apply the early game pressure. So I have more ways to get rid of this, so then my sleep and conditions are actually effective.
Yeah, even something like I'm just trying to think, like maybe even Napa Rebobs. They're cheap. I think that their base attack is 25, but with Aura advantage, you'd only need 2 Napas, right, to take out the Fountain.
Yep.
So yeah, those would be some good counters. GG's, dude. That was fun. That's a cool deck. That's a really cool deck. The whole sleep idea. I think it's strong. I definitely think I just got really lucky getting this Fountain of Youth out.
Yeah, Fountain of Youth was like the MVP of today's match.
For sure, definitely.
And then with Wilderness, it does like bring out like what decks are we gonna see for like Caster's Cup? Because like with like these cards right here, you are able to like bring out a lot of aura from either using Born from the Earth to get the Overgrown, or the Alpha Gator, which would be a free cost to get the Overgrown City. And so we're able to get out like different colored auras, and also Prism Aura counts as anything. So I'm really excited to see like what decks people are going to make, if they're going to stick with mono, or we'll see some dual or tri or multi aura decks.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I was kind of mentioning on that last stream with Wilderness, one of the biggest things that I was excited for is dual aura or multi aura decks, which is exactly what you're saying. It's gonna be super cool to see what people come up with and the creativity of just combining different flavors and putting it together. It'll be cool.
Yep. Well, Wilderness does open a lot of new doors for new mechanics and new ways to build decks and play around with MetaZoo. So I am also excited to see what decks people will come and present in the Casters Cup. Thank you so much, SenpaiSquadAndy, and thank you so much, theHungryMonk. We'll be cutting it here. If anyone in the chat has any questions, you can drop them on the chat now. Yes, the deck list will be shared. We can share it. If you guys want, you can share it on the Discord, and it will also be on the description when this video gets re-uploaded.
Yeah, and if anybody's out there, they're watching the stream and they're thinking about getting into MetaZoo, or they're a little bit unfamiliar with how to play, definitely place to be, MZU to learn, and the Discord. Join in, the community's super cool. We have a whole section in the Discord about gameplay and super open, and you can go in there, ask any question, however big or small it may be. Definitely feel welcome to come in there and learn. Me, as a player, as an MZO, that's literally where I started. I just started reading the cards, and whenever something didn't make sense to me or something I didn't understand, I would just ask. And there's, multiple people in the Discord that are super friendly and willing to help out. So definitely join the Discord if you guys have any questions.
Yep. Andy, any final thoughts?
Yeah, just following up on that. Yeah, like don't be afraid to ask questions. This is a new games, and we're all learning. Like I still have questions, even if it doesn't seem like a quote unquote smart question. Like there's like no stupid question, especially in a new game like this. Definitely just hit up the different channels on the Discord. We have a lot of MZOs who are willing to extend the helping hand to help you just learn the game more, how to play correctly, and get better, and then use that knowledge and spread it to teach other people, so we could just grow as a community.
Yep, exactly. Couldn't have said it better. And well, with that, we finish today's MZU episode, and we'll see you guys next week with another MZO battle or a lecture. You guys know. So, yeah, that'd be it, guys. Thank you so much for being on the stream. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Monk. You guys are amazing. This was a great battle. I think seeing the Fountain of Youth and shine this time on the stream was cool, because last time we didn't see it. And the sleep deck is definitely a really cool concept. I didn't see being played before, and I think with a bit of tweaks and counters to like the counters itself of the deck, a bit of improvements can be really good. But yeah, thank you everyone. Have a good night.
Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.